I would like to express my gratitude to the government and the people of the PRC hosting us here in the beautiful city of Beijing. This follows the very fruitful fourth state visit to South Africa by His Excellency President Xi Jinping. President Xi Jinping's visit on the 25th anniversary of our democratic relationship was of immense symbolic and practical value to the two countries. The visit has served to cement our relations and shared objective of advancing the development agenda of the Global South. For centuries, our countries have been connected by a shared history of trade, cultural exchange, and a common vision for prosperity and development. Our generation can only pledge increased trade, policy, and political ties. Recently, our partnership was further strengthened last year by the signing of the 10-year strategic program on cooperation, which spans the period 2022 to 2029. South Africa remains committed to one China policy. We are working on re-domiciling the Taiwanese liaison office in Pretoria to Durban. We are also working on opening a consulate in Guangzhou. The strategy outlines deliverables within specific timeframes in broad areas of cooperation, thereby providing a realistic path to realizing the full potential of our partnership. Despite the global impact of COVID-19 pandemic, there have been numerous accomplishments in a variety of areas since the last BNC, which took place in 2019. In 2022, trade between South Africa and China increased to 614 billion rands, making China our country's largest trading partner. Similarly, South Africa continues to be China's biggest trading partner in the African continent for several consecutive years. Furthermore, trade between our two countries is set to grow further after several announcements of trade were made at the recent BRICS summit. At the summit, both countries agreed to narrow the trade deficit by increasing access to Chinese markets for South African value-added products. This would assist South Africa in growing the economy and creating more jobs. Additionally, regular exchanges were hosted in both countries during this year. This includes the people-to-people exchange mechanism, strategic dialogue, joint economic trade committee, interactions between our two foreign ministries, and other high-level engagements. There is, however, a need to encourage increased exchanges of business delegations. Mr. Vice President, I look forward to attending the China International Import-Expo in Shanghai. The need to promote linkages between our respective businesses communities cannot be overemphasized. The government and people of South Africa greatly appreciate the People's Republic of China's contribution to various infrastructure initiatives, which include equipment, expertise to help us through the energy challenges. China has been instrumental in uplifting the African continent through the Forum for China-Africa Cooperation, FOCAC, and Africa is looking forward to participate in the 2024 FOCAC in Beijing. To give effect to President Xi Jinping's Beijing Action Plan, we need to further develop our comprehensive strategic and cooperation partnership by implementing and aligning President Xi's 8 major initiatives and the Belt and Road Initiative with the African Union's Agenda 2063. During President Xi Jinping's state visit to South Africa, our two countries signed a letter of intent to cooperate on the implementation of the China's Belt and Road Initiative. It is my pleasure to report that our Minister of International Relations and Cooperation has signed the cooperation plan. Your Excellency, I'm confident that as we receive progress reports from representatives of both countries, we can agree on critical joint projects to strengthen our comprehensive relations further. Finally, and as discussed, the current format of the BNC Sectoral Committee need to be reviewed to include the line departments and key areas to ensure coordination and consolidation of the comprehensive nature of our bilateral ties. South Africa and China must continue to utilize all structures at our disposal to increase the momentum of our engagements and to use these structures to enhance understanding, address concerns, and coordinate our work. I look forward to our friendly deliberation session.